Hi, my name's Matthew. I'm with Hayes Industrial Solutions, and today we're here to demonstrate our line of the HY series heating iron. Our line of heating irons can weld all different types of plastic pipe. For example, HDPE, MDPE, PPR, all different types of density, thickness, gauge. You want to make sure that you refer to the specific pipe manufacturer's recommendation for the pipe that you're looking to weld, because they're going to go ahead and recommend exposure time, heat temperature, and they'll give you parameters to weld properly with that type of pipe. Alright, now that we spoke about the pipe manufacturer's recommendations for a proper weld, a couple things to make note of is when they give you a recommended temperature, they're not going to give you a specific temperature, they're going to give you a range. They're going to give you a range, for example, of 490 degrees up to 510 degrees. And the reason why they're doing that is they're taking into account different variabilities that will affect the heating temperature of both the pipe and the iron, meaning temperature, location, things and factors of that nature. Also, when they give you a recommended heating time, they're not just going to give you a specific time of, let's say, 10 seconds. They're going to say 10 seconds to 12 seconds. Again, it's up to you to figure out the best specific time and temperature within those ranges that work best for you. Before we go ahead and demonstrate our HY series heating iron, we want to go ahead and cover some important information. Number one, skill and knowledge of the professional using the iron is more important than any other factor out there. Number two, you want to make sure that you're in a safe environment. Make sure that you're using proper safety wear, goggles, glasses, gloves, whatever you need. You want to make sure you protect yourself. Safety first. Because we're not going to go ahead and actually do a weld today, you're not seeing any safety gear on me. Very important that whatever specific type of pipe you're using, you want to make sure that you refer to the manufacturer's recommendation for specs of actually joining that pipe. Now, before we demonstrate, we want to make sure that you actually take the plug and it actually plugs into a grounded AC 110 volt power source. Once you're properly plugged into the correct power source, you want to go ahead and connect the proper socket or spigot adapter to the heating iron while the tool is actually cool. Very important, folks. You want to make sure that the tool is cool, not hot. You don't want to risk your health. Tool, cool. So we're going to go ahead for today's demonstration, and out of our HY2 kit, we're going to go ahead and connect a 1-inch socket adapter. Now, very important, there are different ways of mounting these sockets onto different manufacturers' heating irons. Our type of heating iron will take a 5/8 screw that is 2 inches long. We also provide 1/4 inch screws that are 2 inches long, which will work on other manufacturers' heating irons. Our spigots will work for any type of heating iron on the market. Now, what you want to do is you want to take the larger size of the socket, you're going to take the screw, you're just going to push it through like so. And then you're going to go ahead and take it, keeping your finger on it. Now, very important that the tool is cool, otherwise I wouldn't be able to do this. You're going to go ahead and stick it through, and then you grab the other side of the socket, and you go ahead, while you have your finger on the screw head, on the other side, you screw this on like so. Very easy. And you screw it down until it's totally secure. By securing it properly, it's going to allow you to make a proper weld. Alright, this is our digital display. To properly use it, you have your on-off button here. If you press the on-off button, it will power it on. It displays the temperature that it's currently at. If you want to adjust it, you're going to hit the set button, and then it will allow you to go up, down, change it. If you want to go to the next digit, you hit the left button. It'll allow you to change it, and like on, so on and so forth. And then you can go ahead and power it off again. Set. Now it's set and it will heat to the proper temperature. And as you can see, our tool has reached proper temperature. Couple notes, we did give it ample amount of time to reach that proper temperature. Also, when you have a new tool, you might smell burning or see a little bit of smoke. That will happen until the tool properly breaks in and you use it a few times. No need to worry. Alright guys, now that it says it's reached 260 degrees on a digital display, that's for the internal paddle itself. that's not going to give you a proper temperature reading on the actual socket spigot face. So you want to make sure you either use a pyometer, which is going to give you the most accurate temperature, or we have a digital thermometer that we actually use to measure the socket face. I want to demonstrate how to accurately change the temperature on our heating iron. You want to make sure that you disconnect power from it first before you change it from a previous setting. If it was already on, for example, set to 500 degrees, and you want to change it to 450 degrees, you need to disconnect the power, turn it back on, and then you can go ahead and proceed to change the temperature.